Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host of the NitPickCentral podcast, Andrew, and of course, with me, as always, is my boy Zach. Say what's up, bro.
What is up, bro? On cop, no
Dude.
gang, bro.
Okay, deep.
Bro, cop.
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Love is just a spectrum, right, bro?
Thoughts,
But-
deep thoughts with the D, whatever it's called.
Yeah, something like that. But that all aside, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another Chatting It Up episode. In this one, we're going to be talking about anything and everything, but, we're just going to pick up right where we left off before we started recording.
Sir,
GTA 6,
Oh,
the talk of the town.
my God. Okay, bro. I think we're gonna go on like a COVID-19 pandemic lockdown when this game comes out. Not because there's
Yeah?
a bubonic plague sweeping the land, because everybody's gonna be inside playing GTA 6. Have you seen floating on the internet that some businesses have literally like pre-canceled business for that day because
Yes,
people are calling
yes.
out for work? That
Yes,
is
I've seen that. Like,
insane.
I feel like there's going to be, like, literally almost like, if it turns out that there's going to be like almost like a government order for people to be like, look, we need some people to be working on November 19th.
Yeah.
Or else, the world is just going to be put on pause for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so crazy. Like, when we were growing up in the mid 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Gaming was still kind of one of those things that was kind of taboo,
Mhm.
where it's like, oh, you play video games? Like people would kind of give you a side eye almost.
Oh yeah.
But, and I mean, especially like in the 80s and the 90s, like you were a nerd and you were a lame, like people literally bullied you if you played video games.
Oh yeah.
Type shit. But now we have a video game that is literally about to put the entire planet on pause so people can play it.
That is
Like-
insane to me.
And what's even more insane is that the video game industry is one of the more profitable industries on the whole planet as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like more than like the movie industry even. It's insane.
Yeah, that's just something wild to wrap my head around. And the other day too, like what we were just talking about before we hit record,
Yeah.
I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday last week, just out of left field, Rockstar's like, check this shit out, and just dropped the official pre-order date for when you can order the game, and
Yeah.
I'm just out of left field. What? You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
had the same thought you did, like what you were saying just a minute ago. I was like, okay, that's official. That means the date is locked. They can't do anything to it
Mhm.
now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I was getting real scared there for a little bit before we got that update and stuff. I was like, I mean, Rockstar is literally no stranger to delaying it. They literally delayed it from the 26th of this year, like May 26th
Mhm.
to November 19th.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I mean, I can see them definitely delaying it like maybe one more time to hit like spring or summer 2027. But it's already been 13 years, especially
Oh, yeah.
by the time it actually comes out. People are chomping at the bit. They've already released like a teaser and like an official trailer. Like you said, they dropped the pre-order date. They dropped the official cover art of the game.
Oh yeah.
They have not moved the date at all,
Mm-mm.
and it supposedly comes out in another 5 months. So, and you have to imagine this kind of goes back to one of our older Chatting It Ups from a couple weeks ago, where we talked about like, is 2026 kind of like the comeback world the comeback year for the world.
Comeback world for the year, baby.
Yeah. we are only doing opposite days on NitPickCentral. But yeah, like is 2026 the comeback year for the world? So like I feel like people of course the economy and like the state of the world outside of entertainment and stuff like that, still in a very peculiar situation, to put it lightly. But with everything I just said, I feel like people are going to set aside a significant amount of time and a specific amount of their budget to factor in GTA 6 so they can be a part of it and like play the game along with everyone else. And it's just, again, it's just one of those things where for whatever reason, a game where you can hop in a car and literally run over people on the sidewalk of your own free will, like all of that is uniting the people of Earth. Like
insane,
everyone. It's just so insane. Like it's hard to think about.
Well, and I was having a struggle moment earlier this week too after those pre-orders came out. Just trying to wrap my head around the idea of, and I've been seeing it on the socials, I'm sure you have too, of now, like, you hop on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that, you've got influencers flexing, like, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, mansions, and stuff. Now you got people flexing their pre-orders and what they're how much they threw down for GTA 6, you know what I mean? And then right around the corner, you've also got people flexing their tickets for Brand New Day. Like, I just copped 7 tickets for Brand New Day. It's like flexing.
How it genuinely feels after getting tickets for Brand New Day.
Yeah. Well, I watched somebody do a fucking spread of Brand New Day tickets the other day.
Oh my God.
I was like, so this is what we've come to. We're no longer flexing money. We're flexing experiences.
We're flexing movie tickets.
Yeah. Pre-orders. Shit.
I'm dead. That's so funny.
And I took a step back and I was just like, you know what? I almost prefer people to do this than flex big things like Lamborghinis and mansions and shit like that, because what people are flexing is very easily achievable for everybody else. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So.
And it's got like an ironic sense to it too. You know, I think specifically because that kind of culture has been centered around, look at my flashy car, look at my really hot girlfriend,
Ice.
Or whatever it is.
I mean?
Look at my neck,
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh yeah, look at this. Me and all my homies, we're about to see Spider-Man Brand New Day, Day 0, baby. What are you on?
Yep.
and now it's, oh hey, by the way, I just copped the video game of the century. What are you on?
Yep.
Nothing.
It's just so crazy.
It's crazy. Like, and I feel like with everything I was talking about a second ago too, Rockstar would not want to pass up the window that is the holiday season.
No, absolutely not.
People are already planning on spending money. What better way to get your 10 to 12-year-old kid who probably really shouldn't even be playing GTA 6, but we all did that shit when we were that young. Let's be real here. They're gonna be getting their tweens and young, teenagers. They're gonna be getting them the game so they can shut them up, because of course they're tapped into it because of social media and all the people and influencers that they follow. So there's no way that Rockstar would skip out on the holiday season.
Absolutely.
And I'm just really looking forward to the day it actually goes online, just to see what happened. Like, is it going to be like a colossal failure for like that whole weekend because anyone who's anyone is trying to hop on at the same time? And so if they have like the online servers, like for their GTA Online sequel or expansion, whatever they're going to do for 6, if they have that on disc day 1, dude, I hope they know, and I hope they've prepped their servers for that amount of like traffic all at once, because no one is going to be like, oh, let me hop in and do the story, especially like content creators and streamers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to go right onto GTA Online or GTA Online 2 or whatever they're going to call it. For me though, I mean, you know me, I'm definitely going to dive headfirst into the story.
Oh, same.
Not just because I want to see Lucia, but because I'm really, really interested to see how this story ends out. Because for me, dude, this might get me in some hot water in the GTA fan base, in the fandom, but GTA 5 was my first GTA. I hadn't played any of them until that one.
Really? Wow. Yep. I mean, granted, I know a lot of people that are like that too, because GTA was relevant right when people were like, if our generation, when they were growing up, that was like peak gaming right there. We had a lot of stuff coming out that was just amazing. Because 2013, what was the gaming lineup? I know Black Ops 2 was there already.
Black Ops 2 came out in 2012, but its DLC season was in 23. So or 2013. Yep. So you had like big zombies expansions like Mob of the Dead, Origins come out that same year.
I know gaming was on something in 2013.
Yeah, and you have to imagine too, that was the year that the Xbox One and PS4 dropped.
Yep, because I remember Black Flag came.
Yep.
I don't know if it came out later that year or the following year. I know Halo did their remaster of all their games and literally threw it in as a bundle for Xbox, which was a wild maneuver for something like that.
Yeah, I think that was 2014.
I think so too, yeah. But regardless, a lot of people were on that same wave as you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that I understand. I was playing GTA San Andreas on the PS2 when that was a thing. I was a little young for that, but I did. So, and then I remember dipping my feet into GTA Vice City, but there's just something about Vice City which is going to be so fun to go back to that, because I'm pretty sure that's where GTA 6 takes place, is Vice City.
Yep.
So it's going to be very interesting to see where that goes with that.
Yeah.
But I remember playing GTA.
That'll be really cool.
Oh, yeah. Seeing what that world looks like modernized, because they did that with GTA 5. GTA 5 takes place in the same place as San Andreas. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what they do with that, because those games are drastically different than the ongoing video game formula that is GTA now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really unique perspective for you in particular, because if you've played Vice City a lot, like I'm sure like exactly how they did with 5, like how you were saying, they're gonna have a lot of Easter eggs and probably callbacks and probably sneak in some character cameos like how they did from GTA 4 and Vice City and GTA 5.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't even know this, but that one guy that in GTA 5 when you first like see Trevor's perspective after the first big heist of the story mode, and he's stomping on that one biker dude's head until his brain is literally on the bottom of his boot.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that guy was in, I think, GTA 4 or something.
Oh shit. I'm hoping that wasn't like Gay Tony or something. Or there's another motorcycle guy. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he was in a DLC too. So that'd be tragic.
Yeah, so I learned that after the fact, obviously. But yeah, there's just stuff like that, and Rockstar, they've made a whole bunch of other games too. So I really hope they take the feedback they've gotten from Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course, I haven't played it, but you have.
Oh, yeah.
And so you could probably speak on this a little bit more than I could. But I know that they went really in depth with like certain mechanics, like how guns work, and of course the traversal and fast travel system, and just like how the general character functions within the world, and I know they kind of carried that from GTA 5 with like the stats and everything that you could do and build the more like activities you did. But what do you think they could improve on from Red Dead Redemption 2 that you think they could do better at in GTA 6?
So playing GTA Online from when it first started, I remember when it first started in GTA 4, and it was bare bones online. Like you could do a couple races, there was like some boat things, there was no heist, no nothing, no free roam, none of that stuff. It was just your basic mini games essentially. And then GTA 5 took it and ran with it and basically just gave you the open world concept with other things to do online, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then they took that formula and applied it to Red Dead Redemption, and blew that shit out of the water. Like the details in, because I'm playing it off and on still right now.
Yeah.
The details in that game are insane, to the point like if you go hunting and you shoot an animal, and let's say you don't skin it or do anything with it, you just shoot it, the animal dies, and you leave it there, and you go and do some other fuck shit for in-game like a week, you know, a couple days pass within the game, and then you go back to that same location, the animal has decomposed and its bones and stuff there now, and it's still there.
So crazy.
Or you do something in a town, like you have a shootout with a character in the middle of an alley, you know, where you like draw, or, you know, you do that thing, and then you leave and come back. Character, if you won the shootout or you did something bad in that town will remember that, and you could see the, like, I wouldn't say aura, but you can see like the like menacing threat that you have on the people when you walk around in that town area. Like, people are like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the details
They
like
recognize
that.
you.
Yeah, the details like that are crazy. And then Red Dead Redemption 2's online is kind of the same way. So in Red Dead Redemption 6, I'm hoping they carry more details like that, but they go further into depth. So I'm hoping it's more modernized. Like, you could call somebody on the phone or text them, and then they don't text you back for like hours in game or something like that, instead of instantly. Or you could go into any building now instead of a select few, you know what I mean? Or if you have a shootout or something, you rob a bank, people will remember that, and you could see yourself, like, I'm hoping the details are so significant, you could walk into like a bar and get a drink, and the TV they have in the bar has the events that you literally caused in free roam, just doing shit on the TV, like local man robbed a bank, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Instead of the town remembering you, like in Red Dead Redemption. It's, you know, more modernized in the same sense.
How cool would it be, like, just to spin off that idea, is I think that is absolutely brilliant. Like, imagine, like you said, going into a bar just to get a drink, or, you know, if they go so far in depth, kind of like how I was saying with like how the character interacts with the world and vice versa. Like, if there's going to be kind of like a stamina, endurance, hunger sort of system like that, like if you actually have to eat food to keep up with yourself and to stay healthy. Because I saw something not too long ago where they might bring back the same system from, I think it was actually San Andreas, where the more like crappy food you eat, your character can get fat. And the more you work out and the healthier you eat, the better looking they are, and the more endurance and stuff that they have. So how cool would it be, you're stopping by a bar to get like a drink and like a burger and fries or whatever, and like from your example, you know, a newscast gets brought up with like, oh, local man explodes gas station after attempting to rob it and killed the cashier or something, and they show your face on the TV, everyone in the bar sees it, and then it's like a bar fight just right there. You know,
see,
like
stuff like that
turns
would be cool.
A casual open world just thing you stumbled upon to, oh shit, now it's a whole side activity where you're fighting for your life and have to get out of the bar or come out on top, you know what I mean? Like, we're probably blowing it out of proportion, but that something like that I think would be wicked cool.
Oh yeah. But yeah, if you ever get around to it, I would play Red Dead Redemption for like a couple days just to get kind of a sense for it, because the details in that game are just insane to me. And then when GTA 6 comes out, I'm sure they're going to top that somehow with how long we've been waiting on a GTA game, and just how good Red Dead Redemption's details were. So I'm sure we'll get the same thing there. And I'm just very curious to see what they do with GTA 6 online. They've got to do something different than what they did with GTA 5 online. So, because I felt like the formula there was the same, and it's still the same to this day. Like, they're basically just milking the same ideas over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
And another thing too, and like I feel like this is one of the bigger criticisms of GTA Online when it first came out. I mean, obviously people don't have this complaint anymore because heists are in the game now, but I think for the first like what 2 or 3 years, maybe even 4 years, there were no heists in the game
Nothing. Yeah.
when they had marketed it like that. And then yeah, it took them a hot minute to actually add heists in, and now there's like what, probably 10 of them that you can do. I'm really not too tapped into GTA Online, so I couldn't say for certain, but yeah, I know that the heists that are there now, I mean, obviously not all of them are great, but from the general sentiment that I've seen people review and like live streams and stuff like that, I feel like most people enjoyed most of the heists, and so it'd be interesting to see like how they do on that aspect. But I just wonder how they're gonna do like the player content creation side of it, because a lot of online these days, like there's like servers that are hosted by Rockstar, but some of the levels and activities that you can do are created by other players.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wonder if they're going to expand on that, or if they're going to maybe lock it down a little more for like security purposes so people don't get hacked, especially since in games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, really big games, like hacking, especially these days, is such a big problem. And I really, really hope that that's something else that they are going into it with that knowledge of, you know what I mean? So they can prepare. Because again, not only with server traffic and everyone trying to get on the game at the same time, if the game is not like locked down, like padlocked, chained, throw it in a different dimension and then lock the door and eat the key, like I don't care what you got to do, just please, for the love of God, make this game stable and make it be protected from people who just want to ruin the experience for everyone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We don't need another like Cyberpunk on our hands.
No, we don't need another Cyberpunk. We don't need another Halo Master Chief Collection like how you brought up. And I mean, as a avid COD player myself, Jesus Christ, the hacking problem is just ever present. Like no matter what they do, it's so annoying. So if they can crack down on that, I have a feeling this is going to be, I mean, it's going to be a massive game either way, but I just know that in the people are going to be grasping at straws to like, oh, this isn't how I thought it was going to be, so this game is actually garbage. You know what I mean? Or they're going to be like, oh, well, this game's broken and it took you 72 years to drop it. Garbage studio, garbage game, unsubscribe, returning my copy. Fuck you, Rockstar. Just being so dramatic. But I feel like for certain things like that in particular, I feel like that would be a valid point of criticism. Like if the game is broken and doesn't have good like software and hardware to fight against hackers, then what were you doing for 13 years? You know what I mean? Like
that's
come on.
That's another thing I kind of sat back and thought about the other day, is the expectations for this game are so high that even just like a minor bug in the game, let's say it's something goofy that one in like 2,000 people could experience, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I'm just spitballing numbers here, but just some random bug in the game that very rarely happens. If just one of those people experience it and the word spreads about that, oh god, I could see nothing good coming out of that for Rockstar. That could literally make or break that company for real, because of how high the expectations are for that game.
Yeah, no, like I fully agree with that. Like and that's something else, and this kind of goes back to our conversation from the other day about The Boys, but I just hope people's speculation does not become their expectations. You know what I mean? Because, speculating, whether it's about a movie or a piece of music or an experience or a game, whatever it is, speculation is fun and speculation is fine. But if you turn what you hope, like what your hopes are, into what your expectations are, all you're going to do is set yourself up for disappointment. Like, you have to take the game for what it is, like the product that they give you day one. And I mean, of course, with games these days, with the internet and online being a thing, of course they're going to patch it. They're going to throw updates at it probably every month or every week, kind of like how Fortnite does. So I'm sure whatever problems there are, and there are going to be problems, people have to recognize that, especially with a game this big. There's going to be bugs that no matter how many QA tests that they do, they're going to miss. And people just have to expect that. And so I just really, really hope that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating for people to not be hype. I would never want someone to stall the way they feel or to make them feel bad for how they feel. But we just have to rein in at least the expectation side of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a trap that a lot of people fall into. And again, it lines up perfectly with my opinion on the season 5 of The Boys and its reception. But I just really, really hope that people just go into it with the level of excitement, but go into it with, okay, I'm just going to dive into this like how I would dive into any other game and see what it has to offer me versus what I'm hoping it offers me. And if I don't get what I hope it offers me, while it might be a bummer, it's not going to overall like, oh, because it's not the way I wanted it to be, or because this feature or this thing that I wanted in the game is not here, garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that shit just annoys the hell out of me, honestly. So I just hope that people, I mean, it's probably going to happen either way, and I'm just, shot in the dark here, but that's just kind of my thoughts on that.
Yeah. It's hard to please everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And God, dude. 13 years.
13 years is crazy to think about.
13 years between sequels. Like, that's like saying, oh, we're going to drop Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1 in 2002, and then we're going to drop Spider-Man 2 in 2015.
Right in the middle of
Imagine
Marvel's mainstream MCU.
Exactly.
That'd be crazy.
Exactly. It's so wild to think about.
Mm.
And GTA 5 by itself was not even one of, it is the highest grossing entertainment product of all time. And like, when I say entertainment product, that's movies, music, games, whatever it is that you can consider entertainment. GTA 5 by itself has made more money than anything else combined.
That is another thing that is super hard for me to wrap my head around. That's insane.
Yeah. Like, I mean, and the budget for GTA 6 too, like, I've seen it where it's close to almost $1 billion or something, or $500 million. Like, it's crazy. And of course, because of all this hype and because of the anticipation, they might just outdo themselves and make GTA 6 the highest grossing entertainment product of all time, just right like all over again 13 years later,
And dude, if they do that, what in the hell is like a Red Dead Redemption 3 or a GTA 7 gonna look like?
God, dude.
At that point, it's just gonna be an IRL experience.
No, literally, like, it's gonna go from like playing first person and switching between that and third person in GTA 6 to you just wearing a VR headset and running over people yourself.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I
hope
mean?
for the best.
Yeah,
Golly.
it's just so wild, and like I just think it's really cool that this kind of thing is happening in our lifetime that we're living through at the moment. Like, again, it's just one of those things that it's just a big pop culture like event that's going on.
Yeah.
Like, not even just for us normies here in America, like everyone around the world is excited for this game.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just really excited for it. This game is just right up my alley. Like, I love open world games. I like story-based games. And oh God, I mean, with all the re-releases that GTA 5 has had, I mean, I've played it on my Xbox 360 at least 3 times. I've played it on my Xbox One at least 3 times. I've played the story mode on my PS4 at least once. I played it on the 5 last year because it was originally supposed to come out last year, but it didn't. So I did a whole walkthrough of GTA 5 on my PS5. So, I mean, I love GTA 5 and I love the story mode. I love the gameplay. And I'm just really, really hoping for a big jump from GTA 5, because if I do, or if there is a big jump like how I'm hoping for, I think the only time you would ever see me on GTA 5 ever again is just so I can say, oh, I play GTA 5 again.
Yeah.
You know,
nostalgia.
like, yeah, like GTA 6, like, I mean, with the Miami Vice City vibes and the beach and all that, like, I'm just really looking forward to it. It just screams me, and I'm just super excited. But how about you?
I'm excited too, because we've been to Miami too in person.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see what they do with an updated version of that. Because Vice City, the game, GTA Vice City, it could only do so much. So the map was like, significantly smaller than the map that we're gonna get for GTA 6, because I don't know if you've seen the map layout for GTA 6. It's like 4 times larger than the game Vice City, his map. Yeah. So I'm very curious to see what they do with that, and just kind of go from there. Because, God, going to locations that we visited IRL, like the spin-off version of the Hard Rock Cafe, would be cool, or Hard Rock Stadium that we went to, would be cool to see. Just being able to experience stuff like that, and hopefully you get to interact with the world a little bit more, because I don't think it'll go this far, but I know, like, if you crash a car in GTA 5, it'll damage your car, but the building is like unscathed. You know what I mean? Imagine crashing a car into a house in GTA 6 and your car goes through the house instead. Yeah. So I think that'd be cool to see if that's the case. I mean, unfortunately not for the people living in said house in the video game world, but just for video game, like, how it runs and the hardware and all that, that'd be cool to see. That'd be a nice jump. Yeah.
I feel like that's what a lot of people are looking forward to as well, just having more areas be accessible, because, and I've seen those concepts that you're talking about, like the size of the GTA 6 map. From the looks of it, like, the comparison I saw was comparing it to GTA 5's map, and it's basically like 2, maybe 2.5 times as big as the GTA 5 map, which in itself was already not only big, but it was dense. You know, there was a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of stuff to do and to find and discover, and the ability of going into more places, and not only going into it for the sake of being able to go into it, but like have it be purposeful. You know, like if it's a interaction you can have with someone, or if it's an event you could stumble across, or an opportunity to make money, you know, whatever it is. Like if you stumble across a drug deal, or like in an alleyway or something, like who knows what it could be. But I just really, really hope that the city and the environment feels alive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because that's Miami, you know, from our experience. You know, like that's what it felt like. And so if they can capture that, even in like the more like countryside, kind of like in the Everglades side that we're gonna see, and they kind of teased in the trailers that we've seen so far, I just hope it's teeming with life, teeming with detail, and just things like that. Like, I mean, they've had plenty of time to make this stuff work, and so I'm just really, really hoping that they can pull it off.
That's what I'm hoping for too. But just to wrap up on time here, we're locked in. I don't think they're going to be moving that date anymore. I think this is it. Yeah. Pre-orders are officially launching. What did we say, in 4 days? 4 days from now? 3 days. Yep. No, yeah, 4 days.
Yeah, 3.
Wait.
Yeah, something like that.
Fuck.
I think it's 4. I think it's 4 days, like on the 25th of June.
Yeah, I'm getting lost. I keep thinking the 26th too. But either way, that is a very promising update from GTA and Rockstar in general. I'm super hyped for GTA 6. November can't come soon enough, because We have so much to look forward to this year. We got Spider-Man right out the gate coming out soon.
Yup.
And then right after GTA 6 comes out, dude, we have Doomsday to look forward to. So lots is going on. I'm sure there's some other things to fill in the gap there, but I'm just naming the heavy hitters there.
Right.
So, but oh my god, I'm so excited.
November 19th cannot come soon enough. I've already put in my leave, so I got that. And so now all we have to do is sit back and hope that Rockstar can deliver.
That's what I'm hoping for, but we shall see.
Shall see. But I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this episode of Chatting It Up. You know, just two dudes talking about a video game that they're super hyped for.
Yes, sir.
So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on all of our other platforms and follow our content there. Our reviews on Twitter and Letterboxd, our hot and fresh videos that you can find, our out of the theater reactions to new movies like Obsession, Backrooms, and Toy Story 5. You can find all of that on things like TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook, and Facebook Reels. And you can also find our reviews on Facebook as well. And of course, just be sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube so you can keep up with our main content on those platforms. But other than that, this has been another episode of Chatting It Up with the NitPickCentral podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.